my constitutional right.
How do you have constitutional rights if you're not a citizen?
I'm not a United States citizen.
So how are you entitled to constitutional rights of citizens?
In today's video, we are taking a look into sovereign citizens on TikTok. We got some great clips coming up, so get your sovereign shield ready and let's get into the video. Sovereign citizens are anti-government extremists who believe that even though they physically reside in this country, they are separate or sovereign from the United States. They also believe that our modern laws don't apply to them and often use their shenanigans to attempt to get out of tickets, evade consequences for breaking the law, and not pay their debts. This has become a major problem in our country, but also very entertaining when they get shut down like you're about to see in today's video.
Yep. Okay. Go!
I was not born in Washington, D.C. or any territory of the under federal jurisdiction, so no, I'm not a U.S. citizen.
Were you born in the United States of America and any of the states?
I was born in America. Yes, I'm a state citizen of one of the several states.
There's more than 7.
One of the several?
Which state?
Idaho.
Idaho? Can I see your Idaho state license?
No, I don't have one.
You don't have one?
My person does, but I don't. And I don't wish to create joinder with you.
All right. And if you wanted to...
Can I get your name, please? E. Smith, thank you. Are you a bailiff or are you a prosecutor? No, you're probably a bailiff. You got the air thing in, huh?
I know. I can have you. But you should. It's not famous.
Come on in, folks. Are you here for 8:30? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not starting up yet, but you can have a seat on the bench here if you're fine. If anyone could kind of speak up and
I'm going to go in and speak with the prosecutor. Excuse me.
Camera.
Excuse me. You're blocking my freedom of movement.
I am.
All right. Well, P. Barnes, you just admitted to me that you're violating my rights.
No, I'm not. You can't come in with the camera.
Well, you're violating my rights. And this is also freedom of the press.
From behind you.
This is also freedom of the press. I mean, I don't know what the hell law book you're reading, man, but it doesn't apply to me.
You leave the camera with your mother outside the courtroom and you can come in.
You are not God. You have no jurisdiction over me.
God's not worried about cameras, sir. I am.
All right. Well, why are you worried about cameras? Because you want to do something wrong? Because you want to do something wrong? Because if it's against the rules, that means it's because somebody intends on wronging somebody else. Because they're afraid of being held accountable. P. Barnes.
It's a nice speech, but you're still not coming in.
Well, I mean, I don't have to go in because you can't even issue a warrant for me.
Might as well leave.
Well, no, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to speak with the prosecutor.
You can go in there without the camera.
Well, please step aside. I'm going in.
No, you're not going in.
Don't touch me.
You're not going in, sir.
Let the record show that you just battered me.
Step back.
And you're using... Stop, please. I'm not doing anything wrong. Hey, you know what? You guys are really overstepping your bounds right now.
Put the cuffs on him.
Put the cuffs on. What are you arresting?
Ouch, baby. Very ouch.
Hello. How is everybody doing?
I'm doing well.
What's going on?
I don't know. I was here. I was trying to conduct some business. I was trying to get some things printed up. And they ended up kicking me off of the computers that I had access to.
Okay.
And I just needed to print up 4 pieces of paper.
Okay.
And she's trying to tell me that I have to wear and demand me to wear a mask to use any facility or anything in here.
You have to wear a mask. There's a governor's mandate, sir.
Okay, but that's not law.
Okay.
And did you or did you not swear an oath to the Constitution, or did you swear an oath to the governor?
Can I ask you a question? So we can cut through all of this. Is this really worth it to go through all of this for 4 pieces of paper when you can just put a face covering on?
Isn't it crazy that...
The problem is, you're so goddamn bored you gotta invent things to bitch about. You haven't got a single thing on this earth to do except for your hair.
I'm being discriminated against, or you're asking me?
Sir, I'm the wrong person to argue because I've lost 3 family members to COVID, so I'm not the right person to argue.
I'm sorry that you lost family members to COVID.
There's a way to handle this. You can just wear a face covering, or you can leave, sir, and go somewhere else that doesn't require you to wear it. But this is a city building.
What are you don't have any stripes on your arm?
No, I'm a police officer, sir.
Do you have a sergeant that I can speak with?
Sure. Let's go outside, and you can speak to a sergeant. I'll call one for you because they don't want you in the building, sir.
I'd like to stand here and just wait for the...
No, sir. You need to wear a face covering, or you need to leave. I'm not going to go through this whole thing that you can put on YouTube.
It has nothing to do with putting it on YouTube. This is actually me recording and documenting.
Can you please wear a face covering, or can you leave? Because those are your 2 options. You can wear a face covering, or you can leave.
Okay, would you trespass me?
Yes, I can, and I will. And I don't want to do that because it's 4 pieces of paper.
Well, actually, that's what I would like. I would like for you to trespass me so I can have the documents, so I can come in.
Do you have your ID?
I don't ID unless I commit a crime.
Okay, well, you're trespassing. That's a crime.
That's not a crime.
It is.
No, it's a statutory violation.
Why do we need to go down this route? Just wear a face covering.
Why is it that whenever I talk about my rights, my constitutional rights, you want to...
Sir, here's your
to step over.
I'm going to give you an opportunity, okay? Because your constitutional rights and your argument standing right here is actually going to get you in handcuffs and arrested. So here's your options.
Put in jail?
I will take you to jail if you'd like.
You'll take me to jail if I like?
Yes. Or you can just wear a face covering.
You understand
or leave.
that I'm American State National?
I don't, sir.
71, passing all these cars. Get a good look. That guy right there. See your driver's license, please.
Yes, sir. Can I ask what you pulled over for?
Absolutely. As soon as I see your driver's license, I will be very happy to tell you.
That's not how it works. Can you tell, first of all, what's your name and your badge number?
I'm sorry. I do this for a living. You don't. I tell you how this works. No. Let me see your driver's license, or I'm going to pull you out of your car and arrest you for failing to provide ID. This is a legal request. I don't want to hear any other words out of your mouth except here's my driver's license. Please.
Can you say it again?
Absolutely. I need your driver's license so I know who you are. I am not asking you. I am telling you. Give me your driver's license.
My name is...
I don't want your name. I want a physical ID as required by Arizona law.
I am asking you when I'm getting pulled over.
I will tell you as soon as I see your driver's license.
Okay. I will gladly give you my license.
All right. Well, I'm Deputy Slope. I work for the Pinal County Sheriff's Office Traffic Unit. And the reason I stopped you is you're traveling 71 miles an hour in a posted 45-mile-per-hour zone. We also see registration and current proof insurance, please.
Can I read from my
It's, unless it's going to magically appear in your hands, you would have to, right?
I had to get on my phone.
You're the one who decided that it needed to be recording, so you could also use it to provide current proof insurance.
He wants me to update my
Okay.
Let's give me 15 seconds.
All right. Well, you keep working on that. There's no reason to be confrontational like that. There was no part of my contact with him was confrontational. Super simple and cordial, and he just, for some reason, just can't seem to understand that there's a sequence of events that transpires here in Pinal County. And if he doesn't like that, maybe he needs to move back to Mesa. As soon as he recorded me, and I asked him, hey, I need your driver's license, he's like, I'd be happy to give it to you. But before that, when he wasn't recording me, he absolutely wouldn't. So it's that's why you can't believe everything that you see online, is because there was that whole entire contact that happened, and then he starts to record, and all of a sudden he's just the nicest guy, and I'm this big mean guy that's just demanding stuff. I would imagine he will interpret the fact that he's getting a ticket as a result of his terrible attitude, when really it's just the fact that he is just violating Arizona motor vehicle law. All right, kind sir. Have a contact phone number for you with an area code first, please. Sure, absolutely. Okay. Well, all the
supervisor?
No. No. You can contact one by phone.
But if I'm requesting a supervisor, you denying?
I can give you the contact phone number for the sheriff's office. Absolutely. It's area code 520-866-5912.
5912?
Yep.
Do you normally, just a couple questions for you, do you normally threaten to put people out of the car just for them asking why they got pulled over?
100% when they refuse to provide identification like you did.
But isn't that a secondary offense? Arizona's not a stop and ID state.
Because I need to know who I'm talking to first.
Well, hold on a second.
Go ahead.
Per civil rights and laws, and unless I am being arrested, or unless I'm being
failing to provide evidence of identity is a criminal offense.
You don't want to let me speak?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not here for a back and forth. This isn't I talk and you talk. It is, absolutely
normally,
it is.
Per the civil rights,
this has nothing to do with civil rights.
Per the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution of the United States, which you hold an oath to uphold, I know it's very, very disappointing because I like to follow the rules too. Obviously, I got time to break myself. However,
well, you like to follow rules except for speed limits that you don't like to follow.
Aren't you supposed to tell me why you're pulling me over?
Absolutely. There is absolutely no requirement for me to tell you. I told you as a common courtesy because it's what I normally do during traffic stops.
I know, but it's what you normally do. That's not what the law says you do.
It is not a law.
It is. It's not a stop. We have a difference.
We can agree to. You are certainly going to get one. So, all the information up the top is yours. Vehicle's information's here. It says today at 10:05, you're 71 and a posted 45. Now, RMP stands for reasonable and prudent, and that's what the speed limit is. And you're 71 miles an hour and a posted 45. Got you on laser, the most accurate of all speed detection devices. I'm sorry?
Do you have a printout or a screenshot?
No. I have a screenshot, yes.
Can I have that?
You cannot.
Okay.
Because I have no way to print it out in my car. So, you have a court date, only if you wish to appear, on the first day of November at 9 o'clock in the morning. The court staff there will be able to answer any questions you have, including giving you any sort of information on traffic school. That's right. Thanks for putting your window up. They said you want to talk to me.
Hello. Hi, I'm Officer Wilds from Snow Police Department. The reason I stopped you is it appears you have a fictitious license plate on the back of your vehicle. Do you know anything about that?
I'm a sovereign human being.
Okay.
And I'm an American national.
Okay. Do you have your driver's license, insurance, and registration, please? What?
No.
Do you have any form of ID on you?
No. Matthew Tucciarone is my name.
Okay. All right. So just so you know,
I've been pulled over a couple times already by state troopers, sheriffs, and this is recognized. Okay.
Okay. I don't agree. So.
Okay, well.
I'm going to be honest with you. That's actually a misdemeanor crime for you to display a fictitious license plate. Additionally, you not providing me with the driver's license is required under Arizona Revised Statutes 28-1595. That is also a misdemeanor crime. Additionally...
Uh-oh, rolling up that window is not a good idea, especially if the driver's side door is unlocked and the window is rolled down, because all the cop needs to do is, well, this.
Alright, go ahead and step out, please. Step out of your car, please.
No. I didn't do anything
Mary
wrong.
1, I need another unit. Step it up, please.
I did not do anything wrong.
Pennsylvania v. MrzFieldzYT is a Supreme Court case law that says you're required to get out of that car if I ask you. If you do not, I'm going to force you to.
Hold on a second. I'm calling my lawyer.
Okay, get out of your car.
Calling my lawyer.
You can call your lawyer if you want, but as soon as another officer gets here, I'm going to force you out of that car if you don't get out on your own.
If whoever does answer that phone, please let it be Squeak on the other end of it. For those who don't know who Squeak is, he's a softsit guru who coaches softsits and peddles pseudo-legal woo over the phone during traffic stops. And their terrible advice usually ends with the recipients of the call in a pair of silver bracelets.
Mary, what I'm code for now, he's just not getting out of his car.
I don't need to be under arrest. I didn't do anything wrong.
You're being detained right now. And Pennsylvania v. MrzFieldzYT is a United States Supreme Court case law.
Arrest?
You're being detained.
Why?
Because I told you, I'm investigating one crime.
Okay.
You also said you don't have a driver's license, which is another one. And if you don't provide me a form of identification when I'm investigating you for a crime, that is a third crime that I'm investigating you for.
There is no crime.
You are required by law to provide me your true full legal name if I'm investigating a crime.
Well, this car...
If you do not provide me with your true full legal name, you can be arrested for that.
Matthew Tucciarone.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license or any other form of identification?
I am a sovereign being. My name is Matthew Tucciarone.
Okay. Again, Arizona Revised Statutes 28-1595
Officer Beers.
requires you to show me an ID card or driver's license.
Listen.
Get out.
No, I'm not getting out of the
okay.
car. This is
I'm going to give you...
I didn't do anything wrong.
All right.
I'm not getting out of
Matthew?
the car. I've done...
If you do not get out, I'm going to force you out. Matthew.
Remember when I mentioned that he edited this video? Well, this is his text, so I'm just going to address it for a second. Force will only be used as a last resort, like if you fail to comply with a lawful order. And it's not just over a license plate, is it? It's because you failed to comply with every lawful order given to you up until this point.
If you don't get out of your car, Matthew, look at me. Matthew, look at me. If you don't get out, I'm going to force you out. I'm going to charge you with resisting arrest also. So get out, please. Come on.
Come on, sir.
Get out.
There's no reason to
I've
act
asked
like
you
this.
probably 10 times to get out.
There's no reason to act like this.
Get out of your car then. All right.
There's no reason to act like this. There's no reason to
Get
act
out.
like this. Do not touch me.
Get out.
Do not touch me.
Get out of your car.
Do not touch me. Do not touch me, please. Please, do not touch me.
I've asked you 10 times to get out. Get out on your own then.
What are you doing? Please, do not touch me.
We're Officer Ramirez. Ow! Come on. Get on the ground.
No! 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 I didn't do anything, Officer Ramirez!
Okay, all right. Just
Please,
get on your
I
stomach.
didn't do anything!
Get on your stomach.
Come on,
Just comply.
Ramirez!
Just comply.
Comply.
Just comply for now.
Just comply.
All right. Just comply for now.
Just comply.
I'll give you information if you wish to file a complaint later, okay? But right now, just cooperate, Matthew, okay? Okay? Okay?
Mary one
All right,
thing.
just listen to me, all right? I just got here, okay? But right now, the best thing you can do is just comply, all right? If you want to file a complaint, I will give you that information, all right? I promise. My superiors will overlook everything. Okay, all right. But he had to repeat himself, all right? Like I said. All right, just stand up for me, stand up, all right? Matthew, what are you... Come on. Let's go back to your car. What are you doing with the sovereign plate on? Please don't. You are detained. You were detained from the beginning when I told you that. Just relax, all right? I know. Just relax, okay? Right now you're safe. You are safe. You got a sovereign plate on there. You did comply with my officer here. Okay? All right, just relax, all right? You are safe. Go ahead and take a seat for me, all right? Just relax, Matthew, okay?
Just like this, I just want some...
Put your feet in for me.
I'm not going to go
Please just listen to my officer. Just
Put
listen
your
to my
feet inside,
officer,
please.
okay? We'll get you some water, we'll make, okay? Just comply with this, all right? We'll make you comfortable here in a minute, all right? Just relax. Watch your leg, okay? Can you watch him for a second? I didn't get a chance to pat him down. Mary 1, can you run Matthew Tucciarone from in-house, please, and add him to the call? I believe that's going to be my driver.
Ruger inside the car.
It's a nice...
I want this to kill the
So
weapon.
the second that you place yourself, even if it's in the car, and you go through that car, you're responsible for everything that's on that car. Okay, so if you're driving around in that car, you're accountable for it.
All right, you go by Matthew. Is that okay if I call you that? Okay. I'm going to read you something, okay?
Hang on, what kind of magical thinking is this? It's not a weapon if it was never brandished. Is this another Supreme Court case he's trying to cite? I mean, I'm sure it's not, but let me know in the comments if you know what he's talking about here. Because by that logic, an apple is not an apple because it was never eaten. I don't think that's how the world works, dude. A weapon is a weapon, wherever it is.
So, at this time, you are under arrest for displaying a fictitious license plate, refusing to provide me with your driver's license, and resisting arrest. Okay? Please listen. I'm going to read this to you, then we can talk a little more, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk with a lawyer and have him or her present while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you free of any cost to you. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights? Just comply, okay? Just comply. All right? Thank you. Hey, Officer Ramirez. this yours or his? Yours? Screwdriver?
Mine.
Yeah, I went on the passenger side, started asking questions. He just rolled up the window and turned around and started dialing people. I'm like, nope, you're getting out.
I don't understand why they think we're making it up. You know what I mean? Like,
I even told them the statute. I was like, 28, 1595 requires me to give your driver's license. I'm investigating you for a crime. Pennsylvania.
I'm not doing anything illegal. I know you say I am. I say let the judge decide.
Yeah,
and, that's
and your beliefs are just different than the law.
Vehicle, this is what I should have had on the back of this.
That would have got it pulled over.
I need a drink.